Okay, we have a 1500 battle report for you today. I'm playing a Saim-Hann style list. I got my Seer Council here, a couple of Falcons, Fire Dragons in here, Dire Avengers in there, Night Spinner, and on that table over there, hard to see, but I have a unit of Jetbikes and another unit of Dire Avengers in transport. I'm facing a fully mechanized Imperial Guard army. Tons of awesome metal and tanks and stuff on the board here. Valkyrie there with melted dudes, bunch of crazy Leman Russes around here. These guys are outflanking, so they're just actually waiting to come on the board. And it's going to be a crazy awesome battle. We're going to see if the Imperial Guard can steal initiative.
Yes!
Oh, he steals the initiative, you cheater! Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so I thought I'm going first, but I am not. So off to the top of turn 1. So rounding up this stolen initiative on turn 1, what happened? The army lumbered forward. These lumbering behemoths came up. Smoke popped over here. Vendetta fired in, blew away one council member. Some other tank over there fired in, blew away another council member. They were not able to fortune yet because we haven't been able to go. And this guy over here got penetrated a bunch of times, but he just can't shoot. So Holofields held over there. And it is on to my turn 1. Back in a bit. Rounding up bottom of turn 1, what happened? This guy jetted out flat out from over here because he couldn't shoot. There's no meltas in there, which is why I'm braving going there. There are meltas over here, though. Meltas inside here, meltas inside there. This guy just moved out 6 inches here and fired everything at the Valkyrie, but couldn't get a penetration or a glance. This guy zoomed out behind some partial cover there and fired into here. Didn't penetrate either vehicle, but put them both in difficult and dangerous terrain now. So maybe they'll be slowed down. We'll see. And these guys just moved up and used their 6-inch move as well to get a little bit closer to the opponent there. And that is it. On to turn 2. Okay, top of turn 2. The barrage continues. Story of the turn. These guys took a couple of wounds and 2 of them died again. They failed. So those guys decided not to move, fired all their guns with the help of this guy, with the help of some other stuff. Killed 2 of the council members. It's just him and 2 buddies left. And he's down to 2 wounds as well. Over here, shaken again. So some shooting, some plasma shots, shook him, shaken. Over here, immobilized. A long shot from something just blew his grav engines out, so he's immobilized. And this guy got shaken as well, so everything's shaking. I'm going to try to roll for reserves now. Unfortunately, he's got a Master of the Fleet. So,
do you have to roll leadership for them?
yes, actually we forgot to roll leadership for these guys as well. So it's leadership 10 with a reroll, because there's an Embolden guy there. And they make it with a 5.
Awesome.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me of that. So we're going to try to get fleets. So first, my Dire Avengers in transport on a 5+. Nope, and my Jetbikes on a 5+. Yeah, the Jetbikes are on. Okay, so we will be back with the bottom of turn 2. Rounding up bottom of turn 2, what happens? These guys showed up. They fired their heavy guns in here. The Shuriken cannons managed to kill one guy. That jerk over there fired in, totally missed these guys in twin wing, but he did manage to scatter and blow off a heavy bolter off this guy. My Fire Dragons popped out, wrecked him, but didn't explode him. Over there. Over here, they were stationary, so we charged in to try to destroy some vehicle beef here. We wrecked this guy, they popped out. And this guy over here, despite taking 5 penetrations, he just lost a gun. That's all I could do to him. Lost a gun, and he is stunned. So he's still alive. And that's about it. This guy just hung out over here. I'm sticking out. There's troops in there. These are objectives. 1 objective, 2nd objective, 3rd objective, and forgot to mention there's a 4th objective in there somewhere. Way back there, there's a 4th objective. So that's why they're hanging out over here. And that was about it. So on to the top of turn 3. Rounding up the top of turn 3. Good God, the barrage continues. I just don't have a respite here. These guys got shot up, but passed all their saves. Tons of stuff shot at them. Eventually, these 2 groups popped out, shot meltas, shotguns, but decided not to charge just because we're pretty tough. So that was that. Over here, of course, my Night Spinner, which failed to kill any of these guys. They just gunned down into my Fire Dragons. I had to go to ground against like 4 melta hits or 3 melta hits, but eventually the regular guns and stuff killed all of them. Shaken over there. This guy's not shaken. He's still... Oh, is he shaken?
Yeah, Manticore hit him.
Oh, Manticore hit him. Okay, so I forgot to put a dice on him. So here we go. Might have fallen off there. And on a 4+ now, we're going to see if my troops come inside their transport. No, they're still gone. And that is it. So off we go. Off to the races. Okay, so bottom of turn 3, what happened? Flat out over here just to get a cover save from all this barrage of heavy guns and stuff. Just shifted over there to try to be within 3 of that objective in case he gets immobilized or something. The troops, the Dire Avengers, are still in here. They're the fighty troops. The Night Spinner fired into here because they were bunched up. Killed one guy, I think, but at least webbed them, so they're webbed. Over here, the Seer Council continued to really harass. They jetted over here, charged the vehicle, and double charged the unit. There was one guy out on the open there, and we managed to blow up the vehicle. The explosion put a wound on the Farseer, but we managed to kill 3 of the guys, and they failed leadership. They were cut down by the Seer Council, so we consolidated over here. And that was all I could really muster. So it is on to top of turn 4. Okay, rounding up top of turn 4, what happened? Can't shoot, and his pulse laser got shot to bits by a combination of meltas that were out of double dice range and some las cannon shots here through this objective. It looks like he has cover, but we're not playing this as any kind of cover. This is just an objective, so it's clear terrain. Over here, can't shoot. Lucky shot from the Chimera decided to risk going behind him and pump some stuff into the back of his armor there. Can't shoot. Awesome. The final missile off this Manicore shot over here and exploded the poor Night Spinner, which has been blasting away all game. So he's toast. But I think that was it. These guys took a hail of fire from a bunch of sources, but one guy died. One council member died, but the other 2 survived. Oh, and we again actually forgot leadership on these guys. So leadership 10, rerollable from the Embolden guy. Oh, they failed. Reroll with the Embolden. No, they make it with a 3. Okay, so on to bottom of turn 4. So on a 3+, with the Master of the Fleet making my reserve rolls bad. On 3+, right? Yeah, 3+, my guys will show up. Finally, they show up, my troops. Okay. Okay, rounding up bottom of turn 4. What happened first? These guys finally came on, so they flew flat out over here. So they're near this objective, this obelisk. And I decided not to fire them. It's only turn 4, so I'm trying to be safe with my movement. This guy flew up over here. Still within 3 inches of that objective. I didn't want to unload my guys yet. It's only turn 4. He's going to get, maybe I'll shoot these guys, but suddenly I'm going to get las cannons and stuff firing at me. Over here, what happens? Vehicle just moved in here just to be relatively annoying. A tank shocked into here, but did nothing. These guys, on the other hand, charged in, shot a bunch of guys, charged, slaughtered 4 guys, 1 combat by 4, and they ran them down. So they consolidated 1 inch. So we're on to turn 5 now. Back in a bit. Okay, so rounding up top of 5, disaster over here. What's the point of going flat out for a cover save with an energy shield when 1 missile hits you and blows the vehicle up, killing a bunch of dudes? Actually, you killed 3 guys. Sorry, these guys. There should be 4 there. They did make their pinning check though, so they're okay. And what happened over here? Some shooting into here blew away his second gun, his missile. One of his guns, his pulse laser is destroyed over there, and he can't shoot. And that was about it. So on to bottom of turn 5. Okay, so rounding up bottom of turn 5. These guys blade stormed into there. These guys shot into there. 1 guy survived. They charged him, killed him, consolidated only 1 inch though. I was hoping to get into some cover, but so be it. The tank just moved over here. I was trying to provide some cover in case they consolidated behind him, but that didn't work. Over there, they charged in. He moved, but we got a bunch of penetrations, and we wrecked him, so he was wrecked. Over here, just the tank just sort of flew flat out from over there, trying to get a cover save, trying to get a chance to shoot for 1 turn this game, at least. And that is it. We're going to see if the game ends. Let's roll it up on a 1 or 2. The game will end.
Use a better die.
Yeah, use a good-looking dice. Here we go. It's an important one.
The game ends.
The game ends. Oh, so I think it is currently... Well, you're actually contesting this one, aren't you? But I'm owning this one over here.
Owning that one.
So,
contesting?
Well, that thing's wrecked. That thing's wrecked anyways, right? I think it's 1-0 in favor of the Eldar at the bottom of turn 5. So thank you for the game, man. Appreciate it. Good game, man. All right.